What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Caleb from A New Expression, where we help you become your greatest self. And how do we do that? How do we become our greatest self? Well, in today's video, I wanted to talk about my personal journey with personal growth and happiness. Because at the end of the day, I really think that personal growth comes down to happiness, right? Because when you're happy, and I had an instance in my life where I wasn't happy, right? And when you're not happy, you're not confident. You don't have this energy that plays off into your success, and you're performing at a very low level. When you're happy, you're performing at the best of your ability, right? You're doing everything right. Your relationships are great. Just everything is great when you're able to be happy, right? But there's this problem. There's this issue that, especially in today's society, where happiness was misconstrued. The definition of happiness was just mixed up and jumbled up, and there's just so many misinterpretations of what happiness truly is, right? I'll give you guys some backstories on what, how I went about my journey and how I even got involved with this journey. So it started off in middle school, where I was indulging in a lot of bad habits. I was surrounding myself with very negative things, right? And I started to adopt negative beliefs about myself. I started to adopt all these beliefs and negative beliefs, and that stopped me from communicating and from expressing myself and from expressing self-confidence or self-love, whatever that might be. It really took a part of me and just kind of shoved it down, and I felt like that for my entire middle school, high school years, where I felt like I couldn't express myself. I felt like I was too anxious, right? Overall, I was just depressed and not happy, and this played a big role in my life. I lost a lot of things. I lost touch of myself. And even if I had all these dreams and aspirations and goals for myself, I wasn't able to execute because of all this fog and these negative beliefs that I was carrying about myself. But what I realized is that in order to be able to achieve my goals, in order for me to have a vision and actually obtain that vision, right? I'm sure you guys that are watching, you guys have goals for yourself. In order for you to achieve those goals, you have to fix whatever is here. And that's what this channel is all about. Is I want to be able to teach you guys the things that I've learned in order to deal with these things, in order to overcome these things. Because only when you are able to do that, right? Only when you're able to do that are you able to see results. Are you able to take the right actions? Right? Your beliefs lead into actions. When you have a belief that you can actually do it, your actions are going to be corresponding with your belief. So if you think you're on edge, you don't really think you can make it, you don't think you're going to be able to do that, then there's going to be a part of you that doesn't want to do it. There's going to be a part of you that doesn't take up an opportunity, that doesn't take up an action that you have to take in order to make that goal happen or to make that dream possible. So I realized this, and I look back, and during a period of me being depressed, during a period of me being unhappy, when I was experiencing that time, it was hard. It was dark, right? It felt like everything was going downhill. I felt like I had no one to communicate with. But looking back now, I realized that that time that I was depressed, I was unhappy, that was crucial for where I'm at now. Because if I wasn't going through hard times, then I wouldn't have been able to find the information. I wasn't able to find a new avenue, a new path to really understand what happiness is. So you see that, like, when you're going through a hard time, your interpretation of those hard times could change. That could be essential. You going through a hard time could be essential for you to be happy down the line, right? Down the path. So that's how it really started out with me, is I had to go through a hard time in order to find what happiness was. to develop confidence in myself. And I want to be able to preach that kind of knowledge. I want to be able to share that knowledge with you guys, so you guys that are going through a hard time, that feel lost in life, can realize that there is a different path, that there's a different avenue, and that what you're going through right now is maybe essential for you to find success, for you to find happiness. Right? You can't just find happiness without going through a hard time. You have to understand what that hard time is. You have to experience that hard time for you to truly understand what happiness is. Right? So that's the process that I went through. I went through a hard time, and I've realized that what I wanted more was true happiness. I didn't want approval from other people. I didn't want this and that. I wanted just happiness within myself. And I wanted to adopt positive beliefs. I wanted to find out what negative beliefs, limiting beliefs I had about myself, and really question them, question the validity of that belief, to really tap in and find a part of myself that feels true to me, right? Where I feel unstoppable, where I don't have unhappiness in my life anymore. So if you guys actually want me to make an ebook, I'm actually thinking about making an ebook on how to find true happiness within yourself. If that's something you're interested about, leave it in the comment section below, guys. This is crucial for your self-improvement. If you want to achieve things, if you find yourself saying that you want to achieve things, but then finding that there's things stopping you, this is the process to find what's stopping you and to overcome that so that you can make your dreams possible. It's so essential, and I'm so grateful to be able to find this kind of information and find this kind of knowledge and be able to teach it to you guys. So if that's something you're interested about, I'll come out with an ebook for free for you guys to just read and kind of grasp a bigger knowledge or a bigger understanding of what happiness truly is. So I just want to hop on this quick video just to preach that to you guys and kind of see where you guys are at with that, and kind of open your eyes to what happiness could truly be and what happiness could do in your life and to your success. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe, because I will be making videos like this almost every other day. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Remember that change happens only with a new expression, and I'll see you guys back in the next video. Take care, guys.